Colorado lawmakers are telling us what they'd like to hear from the president tonight in his State of the Union speech.
Yeah, we're told the president will have a very different tone tonight. Political specialist Sean Boyd joins us tonight. And Sean, the president will call for unity.
Hey, Karen, always a popular theme for State of the Union speeches, but President Trump is unpredictable, so no telling if he will stay on script. The audience very different from last year's. Democrats now in control of the House, no telling how they'll react tonight either. This speech comes after the longest partial government shutdown in history, the result of a standoff over funding for a border wall. While President Trump has threatened to declare a national emergency over border security, he is not expected to go there tonight. But look for the speech to be heavy on immigration. The president also expected to announce a plan to stop HIV transmission by 2030. Colorado lawmakers hoping the night won't be high drama.
Tonight, I hope we hear a unifying message that brings the country together around some of the most important priorities this nation faces. How we're going to address the crisis in North Korea, what we're going to do to continue economic growth and opportunity, not just for those who've already seen success, but how we make sure that farmers and ranchers are able to come back from the depths of a deep recession in agriculture, how we make sure people with low income are able to make greater income and better paying jobs.
I'm hoping that he will talk about the need to rebuild our crumbling infrastructure, about working with the Democratic caucus in the Congress and, of course, the Republicans in the Senate around lowering prescription drug prices. I mean, there are a lot of places where I think the parties can reach consensus to ultimately deliver for the American people and, of course, for the people of our state.
Now, among the president's guests this year, the family of a couple killed by an illegal immigrant and a middle school boy bullied because he shares Trump's last name. The speech last year ran 80 minutes long for even these addresses. I will break down this year's speech at 10 tonight. Karen?
All right, we'll look forward to that, Sean. Thank you. Well, CBS News will have live coverage of the State of the Union address beginning at 7 o'clock tonight. The Democratic response from former Georgia governor's candidate Stacey Abrams will then follow.